to make sure I've got my bases covered when I'm about to talk about it. And then finally, I want to talk about MyMind. This is a tool that I've been using for quite a while now. It's how I save anything that I find on the internet that I want to make sure I resurface again in the future. Basically, this MyMind app, if I open it up, you can see a giant archive of all of the cool articles, YouTube videos, tweets, all sorts of stuff that I've saved from the web for pretty much the past year. Pretty much all related to AI too. I save mostly AI stuff here so that when I make my videos, I have a giant database of potential things to talk about in the video. If I come across news articles or research or information, it's great to have this to quickly pull it up and find it. Now, here's what's really cool about this tool is it uses AI to help tag and create a TLDR of anything that I save in here. So for example, let's click on this one here. This is Act Anywhere. It's a research paper that I saved from GitHub. Down at the bottom, you can see this TLDR. If I click on this and open it up, Act Anywhere introduces a generative model that automates the process of generating video backgrounds tailored to foreground subject motion. So it gives me an explanation based on all of the information in this research here. I get a nice little 1-paragraph summary so I know what this whole thing's about. And then down here, you can see it added a bunch of tags: large scale data, automated processes, generative models, subject aware, video backgrounds, generative models. It added all of these tags for me so that later on I can quickly search. If I find a web page in Chrome that I want to resurface later, I share it to MyMind. I find a YouTube video I want to come back to later, share it to MyMind. A tweet I want to come back to later, share it to MyMind. GitHub articles, archive pages, all of that kind of stuff, save them to MyMind, and it organizes it for me. You can see here that it pulled up all of the stuff that I've saved related to nerfs, and I can quickly put together a piece of content around nerfs, and I have all of this content and data that I can pull from related to nerfs because it's all saved in MyMind. Really, really helpful app, something that I just absolutely can't live without now for productivity. It is that good. Can't recommend it enough. Also, free to use.